Today, we are into 9 simple things to do at the beginning of every month to create financial peace. Without spreadsheets that make you cry, or apps that confuse you, or rules that don't fit your life. By the end of this episode, you'll feel calmer, more in control, and way more confident about your month ahead. You'll have a mini monthly routine that grounds you, not just in numbers, but in peace of mind. And honestly, you'll probably feel like a money boss because it's not about being perfect. It's about being prepared, even just a little. And that little bit, it changes everything. Oh, and yes, I want you to join my weekly money saving game called Dash Cash. So by the end of the year, you can save more than $1,300. Join the Simple Money Systems private Facebook group by going to the Facebook and typing in Simple Money Systems in the search bar, or just go to the show notes below this episode and click the link to join. Friends, I'm so thrilled to see you there. And I'm so excited to help you save some money. And another cool thing I just added to our community is to help you stay on top of your clean and cozy home. Yes, you'll know exactly what part of your home needs your undivided attention without demand or dragging and procrastinating cleaning those shelves or window sills or even not looking under the bed. All right? You'll get into every corner of your home within a month on a weekly basis. Why am I doing this? How is it related to finances topic? Because when you organize your home finances, it spreads into other areas of your home, right? Well, do it all in a fun and non-demanding way, so you actually enjoy doing it. Now, grab your coffee, your cozy seat, or your laundry basket. I see you multitasking there. And let's jump into your new monthly money rhythm. Welcome to the Simple Money Systems. This is the go-to podcast for exceptional women who are eager to pay off their debt and live a fearless, meaningful life with confidence and joy. Hi, Diana Gallas here. I am a mom to a special needs child, a caregiver to a loved one, and the host of this show for you, who is determined to break free from debt without sacrificing what you value most. Discover here simple money strategies to set you free from debt culture, money wasting, and ever-changing mode of currency and market volatility. If you're ready to say yes to a debt-free life and exchange everything that hasn't worked for a plan that will, results that are undeniable, like peace of mind, better sleep, improved mood, and more money in your pocket, this podcast is for you. Hug your bug or boo, roll up those sleeves, and get your life out of debt into your freedom land with confidence. I used to think financial peace was something for other people. You know, the ones who color code their budgets, alphabetize their spice racks, and somehow manage to cook dinner and fold laundry without breaking a sweat. That wasn't me. My life looked more like this. Bills scattered in piles I meant to open, grocery trips where I would forget what I already had, bank alerts that made my stomach drop, and that constant mental loop of, did I pay that bill? What's due next? Or why is there never enough? I was holding everything together for my family, managing meals, school stuff, work, appointments, everything. But money felt like the one thing always slipping through my fingers. And worse, it was making me feel like I was failing all the time. But then something shifted, and it wasn't some dramatic, turn it all around in one day moment. It was just one quiet Sunday at the beginning of a new month. I decided to sit down and really look at our money with a notebook, my financial statements, and a lot of coffee. I made a tiny checklist. Look at last month's spending, schedule upcoming bills, and plan for anything big coming up, a birthday or anniversary. Simple, right? But that one small act gave me a deep breath I hadn't felt in months. And I knew what was coming. I had a plan, and I wasn't scared of my money anymore. And friends, here's what started to happen month after month. The first thing, I stopped being surprised. When I looked ahead, those, oh no, I forgot about that fee moments, I knew what was coming. And I started preparing for it, even if it was just setting aside $20 here and there. And my budget didn't feel like a cage anymore. It felt like a safety net. Money tension has a sneaky way of leaking into everything: your mood, your marriage, your sleep, your health. But when I started planning each month in a simple rhythm, I had less brain clutter. I wasn't waking up in the night remembering a bill I forgot. I wasn't sleepy or stressed during dinner. Friends, I was much calmer inside out. Then I found money I didn't know I had. Because reviewing my expenses every month helped me catch sneaky subscriptions and spending habits that weren't serving me. And all of a sudden, I had extra cash I could actually use to save, to pay off a bill, or even just to treat myself without a guilt. Another thing, I became more confident. Doing these simple things gave me proof that I was capable. And I didn't need a finance degree or fancy app or spreadsheet. I just needed a system that made sense for my life. A busy, full, sometimes messy life, and I found it. Also, friends, I finally felt like a good steward of what I had, not just managing money. I became a steward of my finances. And that peace, it wasn't just about numbers. It was knowing that I was being faithful with what I had, even if it wasn't a lot. That I was leading my home well, that I was showing my kids how to be responsible and resourceful without stress running the show. And I won't pretend every month is perfect now. Life still throws curveballs. Kids get sick, groceries go up, cars break. But here's what changed. I don't live in reaction mode anymore. Because now I start each month with a rhythm that gives me room to breathe. I check in with my money like I check in with a friend. Not something to fear, but something I want to grow with. And that, for me, has made all the difference. And friend, do you want to start your own monthly money rhythm? Check into my website at dianagalas.com to learn more. It's dianagalas.com. You don't need perfection. You just need a system that brings you peace. Now, get your notepad and a pen and let's get into 9 things you need to do before every new month. Number 1, plan your monthly money dates. Every month, like clockwork, my husband Larry and I hop on our bikes and ride to a quiet park, not just for the fresh air, but for what we've come to call our money date. It started as a way to stay on top of our finances, but it's become something so much more. A space to dream, plan, and reconnect. There is something magical about being in nature, snacks in hand, hearts open, and goals on the table. Larry always liked to bring wild ideas to the conversation, some brilliant and some hilarious. All right? And I find myself dreaming bigger because of it. That's the beauty of a monthly money date. It's not just about the numbers. It's about designing a life that feels aligned and exciting. Whether you create a cozy nook at home or take your finances out in the sunshine and make it special. Or just brew your favorite drink, light a candle, or even hire a sitter, whatever helps you show up fully. Because money without intention feels like just numbers. But when you give it a purpose, it becomes a powerful tool to build the life you truly want and enjoy. Friends, let this ritual be more than a check-in. Let it be your monthly spark of possibility, your chance to celebrate progress, cast vision, and fall a little more in love with the life you're creating. Number 2, assess your 2-line budget for the last month. The very next thing I do is pull out our 2-line budget. Simple, honest, and free of overwhelm. And this isn't about spreadsheets or shame. It's about gently asking, where did our money actually go last month? And honestly, sometimes it surprises me. Like a forgotten subscription here, a few too many takeout nights there, but it's never about guilt. It's about clarity. Because when you take time to look without judging, you start to see patterns, opportunities, and even a little wins you might have missed. Maybe you stayed within your grocery limit. And friend, celebrate that. And then maybe you didn't, but now you know what to tweak. All right? Because awareness is the first step toward peace. And this moment of reflection brings power. It's also when I remind myself that unexpected expenses don't mean failure. They simply mean life happens, right? That car repair or dentist visit, that's exactly why I teach my students in the debt-free budgeting course to build an emergency fund the first thing. It's not punishment, it's protection. And by reviewing this way, gently, curiously, honestly, we are not just budgeting. Friends, we are building resilience 1 month at a time. So don't be afraid of what the numbers say. Listen to them like guiding you home to peace, purpose, and progress. Now to number 3. Review your goals and update your monthly planner. Once we finish reviewing where our money actually went last month, I shift gears into one of my favorite parts of the ritual, dreaming forward. I pour another cup of coffee, open my planner, and take a quiet moment to revisit the goals we set. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. Maybe we inched closer to our savings goal or stuck to our dining out limit. That deserves a little happy dance. These tiny wins add up, and when we take time to celebrate them, it fuels our motivation for the next round. I look at what worked, what fell off, and where we need a gentle pivot. Then I pull out our monthly calendar, birthdays, school events, or random fees, and sketch out what's coming. It's like turning on the headlights before a dark drive. Because planning ahead, even loosely, turns surprise expenses into smooth checkmarks. I break out big dreams down into bite-sized steps. How much should we save each week to hit that vacation fund? Or what can we pause this month to free up cash? And just like that, the overwhelm shrinks. The plan becomes doable, and you're no longer reacting. Friend, you are leading. And that feeling, deep confidence, that's what it means to be the calm, clear-minded CFO of your home, prepared and not panicked. All right, number 4, update fixed and variable expenses using two-line budget method. Once the goals are updated and the calendars filled with birthdays and oil changes, it's time for the part that brings everything into focus, updating our two-line budget. And I keep it simple, just 2 clear lines, fixed and variable expenses. And that's it. No spreadsheets needed, unless you love those. Fixed expenses are the usual suspects. Mortgage or rent you pay, then internet, your insurance. They give us a steady baseline. And then I look at our variables. Groceries, gas, last month's spontaneous pizza nights, and this is where the magic happens. With a quick glance, I see where we're drifting and where we're staying grounded. It's not about being strict, it's about being aware. And when I plug those numbers into our updated 2-line plan, it feels like I've just mapped out our whole month. And if things feel tight, I adjust. If I've got some wiggle room, I redirect that extra toward our bigger goals. Maybe savings, maybe a little fun. This practice gives me such peace of mind because instead of waiting to see if the budget works after the month ends, I'm steering the ship before it even sets sail. It's our game plan. Doable, flexible, and refreshingly clear. And every time I do it, I feel a little more like the calm, confident home CFO I want to be. Now to step 5. Schedule fixed expenses. Now that our budget is refreshed and our money is mapped, it's time to do something that brings instant calm to our everyday chaos. Scheduling fixed expenses. This one step alone has been a total sanity saver in our home. I call it my bill pay peace plan. I log into our bank account and line them up like little dominoes using the bill pay feature. With just a few clicks, I know everything is handled. No last-minute scrambles, no missed due dates, no mental gymnastics, trying to remember what's coming out and when. And friends, I used to rely on apps, but they felt like too much noise. Now it's just me, my notes, and the bank dashboard. And more, automating these payments has freed up so much headspace. I can breathe knowing our essentials are covered. And here's the beautiful part. Once your fixed expenses are scheduled and set, it feels like the whole month opens up because you stop living in reactive mode, right? You step into a season of proactive peace. It's like your brain can finally take a nap, and in a busy mom's world, that's priceless. All right, now to step number 6. Set next month's credit card credit limit. Oh, my tongue just dangled. Well, this step might just be your secret weapon for confident, conscious spending. Setting your next month credit card limit. Now, before you tense up, this isn't about restriction, it's about empowerment. Friends, each month I grab my calendar, glance over our upcoming events, hello birthdays, school fees, and surprise pizza nights, and ask myself, what's a realistic number that keeps us in alignment with our goals and gives us breathing room? Then I log into our card account and adjust our credit limit manually. It's like putting up a gentle fence around our spending so we can roam freely without wandering into stress territory, right? And here's the magic. When I lower that limit just a bit, even by $50, and we stay under it, the rush of accomplishment is real. It's like giving yourself a gold star in your own grown-up game, right? This simple habit helps us stay mindful, not reactive. And as I always teach in the debt-free budgeting course, your card isn't your enemy. It can actually become a tool for building discipline, earning rewards, and reinforcing your values. So go ahead, challenge yourself this month. Set a limit that works for your life, not your old habits, right? And feel the freedom of spending with clarity and intention. Step number 7, make transfers to savings. Now, let's talk about one of the most empowering things you can do for your future self, making your savings transfers. This step might feel small, but trust me, it's a powerhouse move. I open up my bank app and make it a moment. All right, I ask myself, what am I saving for this month? Peace of mind? A girls' weekend? That cozy winter getaway we keep dreaming about? And then I schedule the transfer right then and there. And if it's an emergency fund month, I mark it in gold stars in my planner. Yes, I really do. If it's a reward goal, say new noise canceling headphones for my work time, I picture the joy it'll bring when I hit that number. And don't forget to sweep over that credit card cash back you earned. That's free money. Friend, I always say automate it and forget it and watch it grow without the daily decision fatigue. Even if it's just $25 this month, that action sends a message. I take care of my future self. Because over time, that habit becomes a legacy. You'll sleep easier, breathe deeper, and feel proud knowing you're building a soft place to land, one transfer at a time. Now to step number 8. Review subscriptions and auto renewals. Let's chat about something sneaky that often steals money without us noticing. Those subscriptions and auto renewals quietly charging your accounts every month. And I get it. It's so easy to sign up for a service that sounds amazing at the time and then forget all about it. But here's the truth. When those little charges pile up, they can really throw your budget off track and clutter your financial picture. That's why I make it a monthly ritual to review all my subscriptions. I pull up my bank statements, check my app stores, and ask myself, am I really using this? Does it still bring me value? If the answer is no, I cancel it right on the spot. No guilt, just gratitude for filling up cash and mental space. Then I jot down any upcoming renewal dates so I am not caught off guard later. This simple habit helps protect your cash flow, keeps your budget tidy, and often frees up money for things that truly matter. Maybe a little extra self-care or a special treat for your family. It's like giving your finances a fresh breath of clarity and control. Give it a try this month. Your budget and your peace of mind will thank you. And now today, step number 9, last but not least, check in with your mindset. Friends, managing money isn't just about crunching numbers. It's about how you feel when you see those numbers on the page. Every month, I invite you to pause and ask yourself one simple but powerful question. What's one way I can feel more at peace with my money this month? Maybe that means journaling through worries, setting a new spending boundary, or simply giving yourself grace where you are right now. Creating just one habit, a gentle rhythm with my power hour each morning to set calm intentions, and my honor hour at night to unwind and reflect, because how you start and end your days shapes your entire month. These small pockets of time, just 10-15 minutes, can completely transform your mindset and energy. And when you check in with yourself like this, you're not just taking off tasks. You're stepping into the confident, grounded woman who knows she is capable of leading her money and her life with grace and strength. And that, my friend, is truly powerful. Now, let's summarize what we've just covered about 9 things to do at the beginning of every month for financial peace. The first thing, plan your monthly money dates. Number 2, assess your 2-line budget for the last month. Number 3, review your goals, update your monthly planner. Number 4, update fixed and variable expenses using 2-line budget method. Number 5, schedule fixed expenses. Number 6, set next month's credit card credit limit. Number 7, make transfers to saving. Number 8, review subscriptions and auto renewals. And number 9, check in with your mindset and just set up one healthy habit to implement this upcoming month. Now, friend, before you go, if today's episode made you feel a little more in control, a little more hopeful, or just plain seen, I would be so grateful you would take a quick moment to follow the Simple Money Systems podcast and leave a review on Apple Podcasts. This is where I read all your reviews, because your words matter more than you know. Not just to me, but to other moms out there searching for a judgment-free space to learn, grow, and to get their money life together with grace. And hey, if something specific really clicked with you today, or if you've got a question that's been sitting on your heart, I would love to hear your voice. You can leave a quick voice feedback message through the link in the show notes. Here's my kitty cat right here with me, purring and happy. Alright, friends, these messages help me understand your real life questions, struggles, and wins. Alright? And they guide future episodes so we can grow together in this beautiful land of financial freedom. I'm so grateful for you being here. Thank you for listening, and thank you for being the kind of a woman who shows up for herself and her future. Thank you for tuning into the Simple Money Systems podcast. I hope you found this episode insightful, and I truly believe that a mom like you can be an inspiration to many others just by simply sharing this podcast and leaving a path of precious gems for those moms who are yet to find them. So together, we can create a community of exceptional moms who stand behind each other. Would you share it with other ladies so they can also find a way to a purposeful, debt-free life? Your precious gem is yet to shine. Get it out and share your light with others. Take a good care of yourself, and I meet you right back here at the Simple Money Systems, where your financial freedom journey begins.